Leahs. Like Princess Leah's. Hold on, I'm adjusting my microphone. I don't know, everything's all twisty. I don't like it. Okay. All right. So Leos, this is your mid-month for May. This is for May 15th to May 31st. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. This can apply to career, finances, friends, family, love, what have you. Apply as needed. Leave the rest. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Just shoot me an email. In addition to that, I'm on Instago if you need one quick answer to one quick question. You can also check out my playlist where I have all the sun moon readings uploaded for 2018 predictions. So go check out your sun moon sign. And then additionally, I'm currently working on compatibility readings. I'll be doing them throughout the year. They will be up for all eternity. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications of those as they go up. And then finally, just check my FAQs for commonly asked questions below. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. So, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your wisdom, and your insight for Leos for the last 2 weeks of May 2018? Can you please show us their energies prior to May 15th? Can you show us what energies they can expect from May 15th to May 31st? And then finally, how will Leos be moving out of May into June? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Leos for the period of May 15th to May 31st, 2018, and the period surrounding it. Okay, so Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me prior energies for Leos? Prior to May 15th, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. And can you please show me what energies they can expect the last 2 weeks in May? What can Leos expect? Energies you can expect. There's a Justice card in reversed. And then finally, how will they be moving out of May into June? And we have the Knight of Hearts in the upright. Okay, so a little worried about here, okay? It seems like you guys have some bad luck going on and some unfairness going on. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So prior to May 15th, something is not moving along as quickly as you would like it to. It's sort of like being stuck in a rut. It doesn't mean you're not going to get where you're going to go. It's just going to take a longer time to get there than you thought things were going to get. I mean, then on the timeline you thought it was going to happen. Does that make sense? Yes. It could be because of bad luck. It could be just because things are slowing down. It could be because things are out of control. And you really have no control over this slow crawl to get what you want. But you just, you hit on some hard times, you hit on some bad luck, and your goal that you have in mind, your end point that you have in mind was out of grasp for you, I feel like. Here we have the Justice card in reverse. Now that's a card of Libra for those of you if that resonates. This story kind of continues. Not only that, you feel like it's very unfair. So for some of you, I feel like you feel like you're owed something. Maybe you worked really hard for something and it's just darn rotten luck that it's not happening. And not only that, it's unfair that you can't make it happen. And it could be an unfairness due to dishonesty. It could be due to legal problems. It could be due to bigotry. It could be due to several circumstances where you're just kind of being held down, or you can't find your voice, or you can't say what you want to say to who you want to say it to. And it could be very much the source of your bad luck and what's causing you to be in a rut. The good news is it looks like as we go into June, you're going to break out of this, okay? Because we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is very much about it can be a new creative project, it can be new work, it can be a work romance, or it could be a new romance, okay? I don't feel like it's a work romance. I'm thinking, no, I don't feel that. And I don't know where that came from. And if that came from someplace and it resonates with somebody, then fine. I mean, I said it and then I was like, it didn't feel right. If you've ever had that feeling, it didn't feel right that I said it, but I don't know, it got inserted into my head. So there you go. Someone's going to be comment and be like, wait a minute, it is a work romance, because that always happens. But I mean, I really feel like you're going to push out of this. Now, it could be, if it's going for a love reading, it's just you're having a tough time in the love department and nothing's happening, and then finally the knight in shining armor comes along. Very romantic, sweeps you off your feet. You have an emotional connection with somebody. But, I mean, overall, as a general reading, this could apply to a variety of situations. Definitely in the career path, the work arena, community arena, anything that you're trying to do where you're just kind of hitting a wall, hitting a wall, hitting a wall, and then you're going to come out of it in June. So let's pull clarifiers and see what's going on. Can you please provide clarification on the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Leo's energies prior to May 15th? Why was this card chosen? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Leo's energies prior to May 15th? Person, personality, perspective. Okay, so we have the Hierophant in reverse, the card of Taurus. We have the High Priestess in reverse. I just feel like things are all over the place. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant usually is rebelling against something. Somebody's being rebellious. Things aren't going the way that you thought they would go. And that's what I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, you had something in mind. Traditionally, it's supposed to be XYZ, and it ends up being XYG or something like that. It's not going the way that it should go in your mind. It's not fitting into what you had in your mind. It can even be with the Hierophant in reverse, just, you know, maybe something going off track for some reason. Rebelling in regards to a system, rebelling in regards to wanting things to go a certain way. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse with you just kind of sitting there not knowing what the hell is going on. Going back to the Wheel of Fortune with things being out of your control. I feel that with the High Priestess also. You have clouded insight. You have blocked intuition. You don't know how to kind of propel this forward. You want to take control of the situation, I feel like, but you just simply can't in regards to this situation. You're helpless, is what I feel like. You're just kind of watching things happen around you. You can't see things for what they are, and that ends up being a problem. Maybe there's 3 of Cups here. And I'm wondering if there's a third person that comes along in here and changes the dynamic of something. Or they did. Because it is very harmonious. This is in regards to friends. But it can also mean, you know, somebody kind of horns their way in. Can also be overindulging. So, I mean, that can be part of it. Maybe that was your Waterloo. You were hoping that something was how you're thinking of that end point and everything that was going to happen and how you're going to indulge yourself and how everything was going to be fine. And then that might have been the downfall in regards to this situation. Not everyone's raising their cups in a toast. But I feel like that's your end point. I feel like your goal was something, you know, you see yourself, your friends going, yay, you guys celebrating something. You being acknowledged for something, you being recognized for something, and you're not getting there. And it's out of your control and you don't know why, and it's a huge frustration. Because you feel like you're owed it. You feel like you deserve it. And then here, with the Justice card in reverse, you don't get it. And it's unfair because what you felt you deserved is not happening. May you please provide clarification on the Justice card in reverse? Why is the Justice card in reverse? And the Justice card is also in this one, well, I'm trying to think of the other ones, but blindfolded here. So again, not having a direction, not kind of knowing what's going on. Wanting balance, but you don't know what direction to go in order to attain that balance. Can you please provide clarification on Justice card in reverse for Leos for last 2 weeks of May? Who is this person? What is this energy? The Emperor and the Upright. Someone's coming in taking charge. Might be you. Might be an Aries. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So your luck does turn around, but I think somebody comes in and takes charge of the situation. Because here we have the 3 of Pentacles. Things aren't working out. Things aren't going smoothly. So whatever you're trying to get done, again, I feel like you're blindfolded, it's out of control, you don't know what to do, things are not working well, there's a lack of harmony, what you want to work out, there was a poor project plan, and then in comes this Emperor. And he turns your luck around. The Emperor could be an Aries or somebody who has Aries in their chart. This guy's the boss man. He comes on the scene and goes, okay, here's what we're going to do. I always think of the Emperor as, if you guys ever seen Pulp Fiction, Harvey Keitel, who plays the cleaner, that guy. He comes in and he shows up in a tuxedo. He goes, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. Do what I say, we'll be fine. So that's what I feel like. You linked up with this emperor, and this emperor comes on the scene and kind of gets everything back in control for you. And he's somebody that's respected. He's a boss. He's a father figure. He's a very good planner. He's very strategic at planning. He kind of sets things up, tells everybody what they're going to do, gets the cogs moving, cleans everything up, and then it seems like you're good to go because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So your luck turns with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's interesting because this guy's face, he's looking, you know, kind of like, who are you and how did you just make all that happen? That's what I'm kind of getting. So whoever this person is that comes on the scene, they really clean things up for you and they kind of get you cleaned up and they point you in the right direction. And then, so that's the last 2 weeks of May. And like I said, then things start turning. Your fortune turns. You may start winning at the slots. But it's a real turning point because of this person. Okay, so that can make sense here. Maybe they point you towards a new way of doing things, a new creative way of doing things. Could end up being that work romance we're talking about. When somebody comes on the scene and you go, wow, you know, this person really has it all together, and guess what? I think I like them. So maybe that's why that showed up. That's probably why they told me work romance. Because of that, and then the boss card shows up. So some of you could actually start a work romance with your boss, and you guys end up collaborating, working very well together, and then your luck ends up turning through your relationship that you have with your boss. And then that can tie into this Knight of Hearts here, you know, with someone who kind of sweeps you off your feet, an emotional connection you have with somebody. Can you please provide clarification on the Knight of Hearts? Who is this person? Where's this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Knight of Hearts, the upright? Okay, we have the Judgment card in reversed. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. And the Justice card. All right, that got a little wacky there. So you do, now we have the Justice card in the upright. So you do get justice in regards to this, but we do have a Judgment card in reverse, and we do have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Judgment card in reverse could very well be you going into June seeing what you did, or I'm sorry, not seeing what you did. Because Judgment card of the upright is assessing and learning from your mistakes. In reverse, it's not learning from your mistakes. It's you having an error in judgment and not realizing kind of what you did in regards to it. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a dead stop energy. Okay, I think for some of you, and I don't mean this to offend anybody, so I'm being very careful how I choose these words. But I almost feel like you feel whatever happened back here. I can't articulate it. The best way that I can say it is that you don't want to recognize that it was your mistake. It was due to other factors. And maybe somebody is trying to tell you that it was your mistake. And you don't want to hear that. You keep on saying, no, it was because of this. No, it was because of that. It wasn't because of anything that I did. You might be trying to assert that. And I don't know where I get that from, where this person is telling you you went about doing things wrong. I almost feel like it's in a scolding way. It could be that Aries, because Aries can be a very strong, the Emperor energy can be a very strong energy. Somebody coming in and castigating you and saying, no, 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 you should have done this way. And maybe they help you break out of this, but then you have to take this bunch of crap that comes along with them. You know, them stubbornly sticking to what they think, or just kind of pointing out to you where your faults are. And you're not taking that very well. But the Justice card to me tells me that this is a win-win situation. That you end up landing on your feet, and I feel like it all ends up working out, but you just don't like the conditions through which it happened. I think there's a little bit of pride involved with this. I think I don't, with you, the other person, both. I think what happened is this person came in, kind of cleaned everything up, pointed you straight, made things happen, and then turned around and decided to tell you everything that you did wrong. Or why it should have gone better. And yeah, while things are balanced and it's a win-win in a way, you don't like how it ends up working out. And you don't appreciate somebody kind of disrespecting you in that way and pointing out your faults. That's what I think I'm getting, because the Emperor can be an assertive energy like that and can be outspoken and just kind of tell you stuff. And I don't think that you're taking it well here. So yes, even though everything kind of worked out, you don't like that scolding factor or being told what you did wrong, because obviously you know something's wrong. You don't need it pointed out to you. And I think that's what the problem is. But all in all, in the end, like I said, you get to where you want to go. Just because you don't like the conditions that got you there is another story. Just kind of look at the bigger picture here. That you broke out of this and you got where you wanted to go because somebody intervened. Is what I'm getting for you, Leos. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and upload this, guys. Keep in mind, if you need if you need a personal reading, check out my rates. Send me an email. We can make that happen. Also, check me out on Instant Go for one quick answer to one quick question, text only. Check out my 2018 Sun Moon readings. Go check out your Sun Moon prediction for 2018. And then also subscribe to get my compatibility readings, which I'm currently uploading, okay? Adios from Veronica Garnet. Good luck to my Leos. I will see you guys in June for your love readings. Adios.